What did Jesus claim? He came so that we could see God. People get pretty suspicious of any man who goes about boasting about his heredity and achievements. Jesus didn't do that. Yet somehow Jesus led us into his main claim that he was actually God himself. He had come to earth from heaven so that we could actually find out for ourselves what God is like. How did he do this? Well, for starters, he acted different from everyone else. He had a life untainted by the greed and selfishness of those around him, and this was apparent right from the start of his ministry. People were astounded by the things that Jesus taught. They had never heard anything like what he was teaching, and yet it was striking a chord of truth, at least for anyone that had an open mind and heart. Jesus had a contagious love for God, and it showed. Men and women hung on his every word. They were seeing in Jesus something of God, and they wanted to see more. Four strands of evidence come together to support his main claim that he was God and more than just a great teacher. First were his actions. Isaiah the prophet had prophesied this: "Behold, your God will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf unstopped. Then shall the lame man leap like a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing for joy." What Isaiah predicted would happen were the exact things that Jesus was doing amongst the people. People were watching and experiencing these very miracles for themselves. Then came another startling event. A paralyzed man was lowered down through the ceiling by his friends so that he could get close to Jesus for healing. Instead of saying, "Be healed of your paralysis and walk," Jesus said, "Your sins are forgiven." The crowd reacted immediately, saying, "Who can forgive sins but God alone?" Jesus knew their thoughts and murmurings and said to them outright, "The Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." Then he backed up his claim by healing the man. So right then and there, the forgiven man got up and walked.